Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Chai with Gary. Manchester United won, Fulham won. Manchester United have drawn 1-1 against Fulham in our last home game fixture in the Premier League. Guys, I don't even know where to begin with this. Um, we've taken 1 point out of a potential 9 points from our last three games at home. That's 1 point out of a potential 9 points. Look, let's go back to that Leicester game. We had a tough run of fixtures. Um, we had Villa, we had Leicester, and then we had Liverpool. After that Villa game, going to this Leicester game, I just knew Solskjaer was going to make changes to the team. I knew he was going to play a second strength team, and I knew that we were potentially going to lose that game. Right? I knew it was going to be a throwaway game, so I fully expected us to get battered. And fair enough. We tried our best. We got that one goal that could potentially have. We could have scored maybe one or two more goals, but Leicester fully deserved the points there. They won 2-1, of course. So well done to Leicester. And then yeah, we go into this Liverpool game then next. Liverpool game was so important because, firstly, Liverpool's always been our biggest rivals. It's the biggest game in the Premier League calendar. We always want to win against Liverpool, regardless of where we're in the league table. Okay. Secondly, we had a really good chance to dent Liverpool's hopes of reaching the Champions League spot next season. To be fair, we started the game pretty well. Bruno got that deflected goal, and I thought we were actually going to batter Liverpool on that day. And then suddenly we just switched off. We went on pedestrian pace. We started, passing it sideways, passing it back, and then what happens? Liverpool come back. One, two, three goals. Could have been four when Jota had scored that goal that hit the bar. Look, we were never going to come back from that game, that goal, and so I I felt deflated of that game. I felt absolutely deflated after the game because I actually thought we were going to give a better fight. We were going to we played our best players. I thought we were going to put up a better fight, and I thought we were going to try our best to beat Liverpool today. That don't happen. So fine, that's two losses at home. Then going into this Fulham game, I kept telling myself, Fulham are relegated. United are second in the league. I thought we were going to batter the shit out of Fulham. What happens? We get that one goal, and then we sit back, and then again we let Fulham come to us. And then the goal, the goal that we conceded. Oh my god! How many times have we got to concede stupid goals like the ones that we've conceded this season? Again, poor marking from Wan-Bissaka, let his man free. Um, there was no chance for De Gea, no chance whatsoever. And look, we find ourselves in that familiar position where we go 1-0 up and then we concede straight away, and then we're left chasing the game again. Like, I mean, how many times this season have we done this? It's the same goal. Now, Chai and I have spoken about this so many times. If you go back to all our videos, all our analysis, it's the same goals that we concede time and time again. The question I have is, what is the coaching staff doing to address these mistakes? Are they even looking at the videos? Are they even looking at how we can correct the mistakes that we're making? What are we doing in the training ground? How are we addressing the issues? This just tells me that we've got some severe lack of defensive coaching in this team. We've considered so many goals from set pieces, so many goals from crosses is not even funny right now. And I just don't know how a team potentially wanting to challenge Man City are conceding stupid goals like this, I'm just speechless. Of course, Cavani scored that great goal as well. Absolutely fantastic goal. Cavani is absolutely fantastic. His movements, his instinct, and just his overall play. He brings so much to the team that we've been lacking for such a long time. And I'm so disappointed I'm so disappointed that we couldn't give him a win. This is our first game that we've had fans in the stadium. Cavani scores a wonder goal. He's running towards the fans. The players are swarming around him. Everyone's happy. And then we go ahead and concede a stupid goal. Absolutely ridiculous. You know, After that Liverpool game, I was deflated. This game, I just lost my mind. Absolutely ridiculous. And the worst part is, we're not able to come back into the game now because I feel like the strikers are getting off form right now. And so we've got a defense that's not performing, and we've got an attack that can't score goals. So look, I'm really, really worried going into this Europa League final. We've taken 1 point out of potential 9 points at home the past three games. We go into this Wolves game, right? Potentially going to feel our second string team there because we've got the Europa League final like 3 days after the Wolves game. Wolves have always been a bogey team for us. They're going to try their best to park the bus and maybe nick that one goal. I don't see how we win this game if we go in with our second string team. I really don't. The best we can hope for is a draw. That will kind of put us, what, two losses, two draws going into this Europa League final. Absolutely ridiculous. Just can't believe what's happening right now. A lot of people are saying, look, I don't know why you're stressed. I don't know why you're getting worried. We've kind of cemented our second spot. Is second spot really like something to be happy about? Yes. Okay, we've got Champions League, but what's the point of Champions League if you can't win a trophy? We've got to go in and win this Europa League. We've got to go and put in our best team. We've all these players, the coaches, Ole. We've got to focus on this game. And I just worry going into this final, all the players have switched off, the coaches have switched off. I'm just worried about everyone's mind not going into this game. I I am really worried about this game. Look, I'm not even joking. I am really, really worried. Villarreal is going into this game with fantastic form right now. They just battered Atletico 4-0 the other day, and they go into this Real game, potentially playing their weaker team. Look, they've got nothing to play for in the league, so they're going to be resting their key players. I am worried about this team because I just don't know what's going to happen on the day, and I just hope Ole can get the players focused, the coaches focused, so we can focus on the game on the day and just win us the trophy because we've got to win the trophy to get the winning mentality back in the team, and I think that's really, really important. The next thing I want to talk about is Harry Kane. So apparently there are rumors out there that Harry Kane wants to leave the club basically, and Daniel Levy has declined, or the club rather have declined to comment on that. They're currently stating that he's not for sale. There's rumors out there that he'll cost somewhere between 120 to 150 million pounds, which is quite significant in this current market conditions. I struggle to think how many clubs will be able to afford that transfer budget, and never mind his salary as well. But what surprised me the most was that Solskjaer came out of that game during the um, post-match conference and basically indicated that we could potentially look at signing another striker. I just feel like throwing up. I honestly feel like throwing up. When I heard that, I just felt like throwing up because we've got a defense that's not performing, we've got a midfield that's not performing, and we've got a right flank that's non-existent. Why aren't we looking to fill up? Why aren't we looking to get a centre back, a CDM, and a right winger? What is Harry Kane going to do to this team? As it is, we don't create enough for our strikers. So why are we looking to bring in another striker? And on top of that, we've just signed Cavani in another year extension. I just get worried about the direction this club is going in terms of transfers, in terms of coaching. I just I don't understand what our vision is. What is the vision of this club in the next 5 to 10 years? Where do we want to be? Because every time when I look at the rival clubs, they've got a clear strategy on the players they want to sign, and they're talking to the players months beforehand. You look at Liverpool; they just signed Konate even before the transfer window is open. Why can't we go and talk to these clubs and buy the players that we really need? What are we waiting for? It's I just everything this club decides to do just makes me more and more angry every day. And gets to a point where you got to kind of realize how much time do you really want to invest this club. Um, really, really disappointed. Really, really heartbreaking to hear what we plan to do in this transfer window. And I think the biggest question I have is that what sort of players will actually come into this club? And I'm just thinking, look, United get linked to all these big players in every transfer window, and I'm just hoping that Harry Kane's just one of the smoke screens for potentially a Varane, in Didi or even a Sancho. I'm just hoping that the rumors are false and we're not going in for him. Um, because if we are, then we are truly fucked for next season. Anyway, guys, a bit of a rant. Just don't want to pass my negativity to you guys. Just had to get some things off my chest. Hope you like the video. Please put in your comments on what you thought about our run of form. Whether you think I'm overreacting or you think there's general cause for concerns. Please also subscribe to the channel if you're new. Please hit a like on the video. And with that, this is Chai with Gary.